Buenas noches, my boy. Can you hear me? Buenas noches, Jose. Can you guys hear me? Okay, okay. Gracias. Franco Choa, ¿qué hubo? Buenas noches. René, gracias igualmente to you and family. My niece couldn't come back to Culiacán, so I had to do this on my own. I don't know if I did it right. How's you guys this week been? Buenas noches, Cur Dog. Top tier, gracias igualmente. Chato, gracias igualmente to you and family. Uh, how you guys can see me better, but Nelson Arias, buenas noches. Good, good, aquí, stuck in the rancho. Hey, Burqueño, what's up, my boy? Buenas noches. Kurt Dog, buenas noches. How's everybody doing today? S1, what's up, my boy? Saludos. I didn't know if I was going to be able to, because Agent Orange, saludos. Nah, my boy Luis, it hasn't. It picked up. José, gracias a Dios. No pues valí, saludos. ¿Qué hubo? Saludos to you and all of Susa. Renee, that's I would love to, man. That was one of my biggest things. Yeah, yeah, my boy Luis. They ain't gonna stop. Believe me, it's gonna get a lot worse. Chato Ramirez, my pleasure. No, I got a couple of them because, well, he was one of the first ones that I had to check in when I came out this way. Hey, Raymond, thank you. Muchas gracias. Yeah, my boy S1 is, whew, like, you don't even believe. They ain't gonna stop till they announce just right now. I was hearing an uncle before I came over here that the Russo, the strong arm of the Zambadas, came in to start fighting. And imagine how it was without him, and that's their strong arm that just came into LC. Buenas noches. Yeah, Jose Gonzalez apenas va empezando. Their strongest factions are starting to come into Culiacan. They want Culiacan. That's the whole thing. Renee, you're right. 100% agree with you. Yeah, that they have their strongest factions ain't weren't in, right here in Culiacan. They were trying to take over different spots, but as of now, they call for them because they don't want to let go of Culiacan. Boss lady, thank you. Yeah, I'm out here in el rancho. You know, it's a family rancho, so it's called Llano de la Cruz, and they don't want to let go of the main city, Culiacan, Culiacan. No, pues, Bali, nah, it ain't gonna be done soon. As of right now, you know, it lifts up on one end, and then they lift up on the other end. The thing is, both factions are big here. Yeah, Pablo. Yeah, they were out there fighting, and they came back to right here to Culiacan. To Jay, that's the whole misconception they have. They really think they turned in El Mayo. They didn't. It's all the youngsters. They want full control. Period. LC, yeah, LC, pretty much. But nah, government's here. They just can't do nothing. The thing is, they go in 20 trucks deep. They do five a section, you know, 5 trucks set up shop here. Then they let 5 trucks go another 100 meters or so. They stop and they keep invading like that. The thing is, the ones that strike first was Los Chapitos. You know, after this last arrest, they started invading. They were invading uh, Zambada's territory, killing people and stuff, till they said enough's enough. Yeah, Jose, you're right. Zepenela, thank you. Thank you, well meant to you and family. Ruben, hey, my boy, ¿cómo estás? Beto Quintanilla, man, I'm gonna be sincere with you. I'm an oldie guy. No, it's basically Chapitos worth el Flaco Mayo, right? The last son out here, and the same Zambada family are attacking El Guano up in their town, Ariohuato, wherever he's at. That's a good question. I don't know how they know each other, you know. But JLE, I don't know. I don't know. I would think Zambada's got better influence there, right? Yeah, she's not gonna do nothing. Oh, LC, yeah, I seen it. I see it, but I think that's an old one. Juan, I'm doing okay. I'm feeling okay, you know. A little aguitado that I had chemo today, and the doctors couldn't make it in Culiacán, so had to come back. A ver. Hopefully, it don't push me back, but it's in God's hands. Yeah, Ruben, you did, my boy. Yeah, thank you, my boy. Do hit that like button, por favor. Yeah, Jose, that's the new one. That actually, a little bit ago, an uncle told me that man, yeah, el Chapo Isidro is gonna coming back up in Los Mallitos. JL, they won't. You won't. These are just two factions of Sinaloa. They're the ones in the spotlight, but they won't. Alberto, thank you for your support. It's always my pleasure. What above wasn't in bad standings. He was just requested to step back and allow other people to take control. But he died in good standings. Jerry, saludos. Cali boys, glad to see you. Saludos, buenas noches. Parquez, nah, he wasn't. Jesus Galagos, gracias. I appreciate that. No, Al Alberto, there is, but they're not getting involved, or they're doing it wise. These you got to remember these factions are big. They go to one end, like to El Llano de la Cruz and stuff like that, and they lit up over there, and then once the military circle that way, they lit up another side. Yeah, honeys, it's bad right now, my boy. I heard of him, Pleto. I heard of him, but I don't think I ever had the pleasure of meeting him. Fonzie, thank you from the heart. I appreciate you. Blessings to you and family. Hey, Arturo, glad to see you here. Saludos. Yeah, Jerry, but I'm telling you, they got the Beltranes, the Mazatlecos coming in. The Mayitos, they started talking to El Chapo Isidro up there in Guasabes and all that area. So, hey, Cholito, what's up, my boy? I haven't heard from you in a while. Casparelli, saludos, buenas noches. I Agent 424. Nah, nah. The thing is, my dad and family, they at first we were like, but then it was just from both sides amongst them. It has nothing to do with the rest of the people. They told everybody it's amongst us, just step back. No pues valía. I'm right here, my boy. You putting me, me estás poniendo en la cruz. Cali boys, gracias. Yeah, do hit the like button, por favor. Yeah, Juanes, I do. LC, I don't know, you know. Yeah, Juan, I do. Yeah, that's right, my boy. Gracias for checking in. Anthony, it used to be done by a boat, right? And it had to be a sealed boat from all of them. Now it's just a power struggle, sincerely, you know. G Money, thank you. Thank you for your love. I appreciate you. Arturo, gracias. Gracias. I'm in the middle of chemo and stuff. It's just, today there's no movement. S1, nah, my boy. Never that. It's always my pleasure. It's always an honor to talk to you. No pues valí. Yeah. No pues valí. Yeah, it's like we can't right now. None of that. Top tier. You could say it's crazy, right? Bottom, you could say the system's crazy right now because they're all out, right? But I'm gonna be sincere with you. I call it stupidity. Casparelli, yeah, yeah, I seen it, but I think that's an old one. I have seen it before, I believe. Pablo, that's a hard one. I would think so, right? Because the Mayo's always been more of the one that loosens money. But that's a hard one. Jay Ellie, I didn't understand you, Dispensa. Hey, Microdome, saludos. Part time, I appreciate you mucho, gracias. Yeah, because really, I think it is. I could have sworn. Hey, no, pues, Wally, gracias. Welcome, and it's always a great pleasure. The Striver, nah, I really don't. Yeah, top tier. AVM, oh, like you wouldn't even believe. 3 days nonstop. Pablo Ramirez, yeah, but you got to take into consideration everything they were doing, right? Right now, yeah, for yourself. I don't know. As a matter of fact, before I jumped on here, I asked a tío of mine, and they're trying to find that out. Sammy, saludos. Keep it real. My email is on the description of every video. Yeah, S1, I think so too. Jesus Gallegos, I agree with you 1,000%. Jose, they don't want to start that. Felipe Navarro, I'm good, a little aguitado. Not because of what's going on. I don't want to sound selfish, but I was hoping the doctors were able to get in here. J. Ellie, that's the name of the channel? Unidad? Brian Garcia, nah, I haven't for a long time. Sammy, I'm okay. Just pain, but other than that, I'm okay. Casparelli, ¿verdad? Exacto, right? LC, oh yeah. Oh yeah, real good. Top tier, it's always a pleasure. Blessings to you and family. Gracias. Gracias, my boy Luis. Yeah, hit that like button, por favor. Okay, J. Ellie. I'm gonna try to check that out. Daniel, igualmente. I heard the name Felipe, but I haven't read it. It's a lot harder to get that here. No, pues, Wally. Gracias, gracias. It's just, I'm just trying to be as honest as I can. JA, yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. Hoostex, it's wild, but I guess pretty cool. CPT Pops. Gracias, gracias. Yeah, carnal. Basically, we're just right here in the rancho. Oh, what was I? Brian. Yeah, I've been feeling okay, but I was hoping to do chemo because I felt strong today, but I guess it's God's decision right now, mine. I only met Sneaky like briefly. JA, good evening. Yeah, JA, I am. I am. I'm going to get into that about Mad Dog and Frank B. Trojan, it's a good podcast. It's like it's basically cotorreando, homies cotorreando, messing around and stuff. Gracias, carnal. CPT Pops. I appreciate you. And yeah, right here in the rancho, we're good, you know. They told all the families, you know, it's just amongst them two. At the end of the day, one of them two is going to stay, the other one's going to have to shake. Que time, no, we were briefly in the shoe in Corcoran a little bit. Brian, yeah, I'm good, you know, they gave me a whole bunch of extra medication and I've been okay, you know, just the first 3, 4 days when I do chemo, that's when it kicks my butt. Everything hurts. Mixteco, Bajo, of course, you know. I know everything is El Pass by, you know. You think? Oh yeah, MS is still in the jugada. It's just MS is where they're at, you know. Which one you talking about, Hugo? Yeah, hit that like button. Yeah, Blanco, old school right there. Nah, Sammy, you don't have to ever thank me for that. You know, you take your time to shoot me a message on the videos. I'm gonna always reply. You know, una mano, a hand always has to scratch the next. You know, you guys give me your time, and I would always show that back, no matter what. Oh, I don't know, Hugo. Daniel Ortega. Yeah, there is already a member in the Fed. I don't know, Hugo. Thank you, my boy S1. All I know is I can't recall where I heard, but that he's about to get out or something like that. Yeah, I can see that, Jay. El Blanco, you really want me to answer it? I want to answer it like this, without speaking out. You know, believe him as much as you think you can lift him up and throw him. And pues valí, gracias. LC, I don't see it, right? I'm telling you, they come from the rancho, and I'm literally laying in the maca right there, and I haven't heard nothing. Yeah, Alberto, I did. He was more out there in Tamaulipas, though, right? Tony, saludos. Where I'm at is just a big old family rancho, right? Sugar free, saludos. René, gracias. Igualmente, rest well. Lee Powers is, I haven't put it out there, but it's a nation, country. No, nothing. Güero, saludos. Igualmente, mucho respeto. Brian Garcia, I appreciate that. Muchísimas gracias. JA, yep, yeah, it is. I just confirmed that like 4 days ago. Daniel, definitely. 100%, I know I will. I literally, let me tell you how it works out here, right? Just ballpark real fast. I wouldn't even put none of this BS stuff like, go fund me. But what happens is, right here, they only cover me half. Every suero for the chemo, let's just put the chemo. Every suero is 15, 20,000. The little red one, the irrigation one, is 45,000. I take six of them. They're gonna cover half. Over there in the States, I know they would take care of it. Well, the first time I went through it when I was in the shoe, they took care of everything. I haven't seen that video, J. Ellie. Where's it at? El Güero, Paisa, saludos, igualmente, bendiciones. Nah, I don't think it was. I don't think it was Toker. Nah, Masticas, I put out a video about it. He turned himself in. Actually, he's the one that sent the word out to all the families that make the Sinaloa, right? And he's the one that sent word and said he didn't want this. He didn't want war. But I won't be sincere with you. The the Guzmanes, for some reason, they had it out. I'm not gonna put blame because I ain't gonna do that. But hey, D, yeah, that was my boy. Hey, muchas gracias, Cholito. I appreciate you. I send my love right back. Yeah, they literally come here. Just like me and you, my boy, we sat across the table drinking a soda. Ain't nothing happened. Cubo, that's fake. 100% fake. I could tell you that. H and Orange, 100% agree with you. JLE, yeah, I don't mess with him. That fool, funny since he was a kid. Rest in peace. That was a good homie right there. No, pues valía. I don't use TikTok. Right, is one. Hey, King Kong, my boy, great to see you here. I thought you didn't get my message. GL, I don't know. I don't know who he might be. Sincerely, I thought you had not gotten my message, King Kong. LC, 1,000%. Nah, nah, nah. LC is 1,000% true. That fool was literally, Mastica. I don't know where they get that from, because they got big numbers on YouTube. Gunner, since he's been a kid, that fool's been a rat, a weenie. Dubs, I can't say that, man. When I left the shoe, he was still there with it. Afterwards, everything started circling, but again, I was already in the feds. Do I think she's already the next Mexican president? She already got voted in. She starts, I believe, at the end of the year. I'm not sure. Yeah, Agent Orange. How you feeling today, my boy? Agent Orange. I know it ain't true. I was there. I was right there with Chaka that did that interview. Gary, yeah. I believe that's an old interview though. Pauli, saludos. Good evening. Igualmente, my best wishes out to you. Gracias for stopping by. Thank you, gracias. Yeah, no puedo ali. Have you seen that? They both throw the same video on the same channel. As one, yeah, 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 he was. I can't take nothing from that guy. But he did some things to get out, and he just went left field. I met Champ in the state. He came down on a court when I was in the HPB section on B yard, and he was there. He said he was another carnal choppers from 18, and I was right next door to. Oh, you guys remember that story where where that guy sucker punched me and we boogied in the cell. They were actually on the cell right next door to me when that happened. Yeah, it's one. Yeah, I heard the year that he went left was the year that I actually left the bay to the feds. He El Blanco, he was a real cool people. Him and another carnal, Choppers from 18 was with Selly. They were both pretty cool. Mixtail, I don't know. I don't know who he might be. Right, my boy Luis? You know what it is, though? It's the numbers. They got so much numbers, they even feel the right that instead of showing somebody respect to answer, they don't feel like answering, they just delete their message and block them. That just goes to show their character, right? They show me respect, but I can't show respect back. Yeah, I do. Teardrop, I do actually from three of them. Clover, saludos, homie. There was no need. David, he didn't do the step down program, just took a left turn. Remember, that was the year everybody was going to get kicked out. There was no need for that. Yeah, Pauli, Agent Orange, I'm glad to hear that. You got to watch that because it's bad. G, gracias, igualmente. Yeah, I'm good. I was a little aguitado, but I got down and just put it in somebody else's hands. OG Shadow. OG Shadow. Oh, you talking about that white boy that says he's out here? I'm out here and I've never heard of him. I've seen him on YouTube, but other than that, I'm not saying it's not true, but I don't know. I have never heard him. I think so, my boy S1. No, Elsie, that's a lie. Hey, my boy King Kong, thank you for that. Yeah, I remember you told me you were. I appreciate you stopping in, though. William, thank you. Thank you. Likewise, my best wishes. Angel, thank you. As a matter of fact, I wanted to mention with you guys, I'm gonna have starting at the end of this month some some appointments, and they're gonna say to do my head surgeries. I didn't want to, but they're talking about all the other stuff is not gonna matter if I don't take care of that, you know? First I gotta finish the chemo though. Angel always my eyes are always there. Casperine, right? Right? He contradicts, huh? Oh yeah. I was in the feds with Big Joe, Sana, John Sophia. Soon. I have a good one from there. Nah, it's always my pleasure, Gary. Cairo, I don't understand. Disculpa. Oh, okay. Agent Orange. See, I don't know him like that. I haven't heard of him out here, you know? King Kong, yeah. Yes. I appreciate every single one of you for coming on here, at least to say, que huele kekis, you know? Hey, Pauline, thank you. Patricia, yeah, gracias. I was supposed to have chemo today, but it got canceled. You guys seen how Culiacán is. Gasparin, thank you. Yeah, it's one I will. They're gonna let me know in December. First, I gotta finish the chemo. But the heart specialist, you guys know how I got them procedures. He was the one stopping everything, and he already gave me the okay. So I don't think Benjamin's coming back. I think I was gonna be in witness protection out there. But you never know. You know his family's still in power. So Tony, what do you mean Sureños from out in California? Out here, you mean? David, yep, that's a fact. Buenas noches, Gary. Pauline, man, don't, I ain't gonna speak masa, right? But if just take that as far as you think you could pick him up and throw him. Danger for one. Angie, I don't recall. Where was he at? LC. Okay, I could see that, Agent Orange. Oh, Luis, really? Man, Mo Huerta, saludos, respetos igualmente. Everything. No, LC. Nah, when I was there, it was on with the what do you call these cats? Right, Q. Apache. They're maravillosos. They they ride with us on everything, but they don't claim the title. Pauline. Man, what was the question? Oh, in the feds, it was against the Árabes. We went at it with with the Árabes. It was bad when I was there. Luis, which boxer? No, pues Bali. Which David? S1. Damn. Daniel Hurtado, muchas gracias. Blessings to you and the family. Thank you for stopping in. Formex, saludos. It's an honor seeing you. Yeah, Los Árabes. Yeah, when I was there, it was popping everywhere with them. Raiders, I do try, but I can't get into it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a boring cat, man. I'd rather read or than anything. I'd rather draw, but I can't do it right now. Illuminous lymphoma Hodgkins, but it's the second time around. Thank you for that. See, the first time when the lymphoma hits, it's usually right here, right here where you bent, or in between your legs. You know when you do this, and I had it right here when I was in the shoe. But the second time around, lymphoma Hodgkins, it's real aggressive. It starts attacking your organs, and I wasn't aware of it. It hit me here, and first it had me had two brain strokes, then a heart attack, then thrombosis in the lungs, and right now my liver's failing. Um, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. They were just being real open with it, like that with Chewy and everything. Masticas, nah, nah at all, not at all. He got in his feelings because I wanted to reply with you guys, and he would erase the messages, and he would get all butthurt until, you know, I don't like to be disrespectful like that, and he couldn't understand that. So, GL, yeah, I knew him from Corcoran, and I knew him from the streets. I was with them out there in Sonora. Nah, 18th Street are sureños. They claim sur, they just don't claim Sur 13. Uri Estrada. Oh, you talking about Crazy? El Blanco? Mixteco, yeah. Yeah, I know. I just got used to it, from the shoe I always had. I was always reading. TV was just the news or a sport. Other than that, Rudy's a good. Nah, Aluminum is my pleasure. The first time, Jerry Gutierrez. The first time, yeah, I had it right here, right, and I felt something real hard, like about right here, and I used to do my workout. I was in the shoe and Corcoran, and the bunks are side by side, right, and the bunk that's on this side to the door. I used to at the end put my feet up, bend in, and do reps at 200 to close my rutina. But I'll do 10 pumps and then one, 10 and one. And almost on my last set, I went nine. And when I did this, I felt like they grabbed this and then I started getting tumors all over this. And that's how I found out I had it. This time I didn't find out till this time I didn't find out after it gave me two brain strokes, a heart attack, thrombosis. Thrombosis is basically the same thing. It's coagulos in the arteries of the lungs, and all that together messed up my liver. David Fierro, we had on my pills, we crossed words, but not in person. G Money, thank you for that. Oh, LC, there's a lot of them in the feds, man. Big round flood of them. Luis, all day, every day, man. Jay, saludos. Daniel, saludos to you, todo entero. Mexican politics. GL. Well, you guys are seeing it firsthand. That's the number one thing, you don't want to do in Mexico. When you, let me put it to you like this, and I'm telling you for my family. Me, I have no choice. I ain't part of nothing no more, but my family is my family. But these guys, they will literally fall strong with somebody instead of being support. So when one of them fell, they would get attacked because they weren't. You guys remember how I always said, I always got to a yarda y aquí estoy dispuesto. I The only guy I represented to the heart was Raul Corona, my first celly, right? Other than that, you know, I put myself on this position while I was there, and I fall under nobody. It was just in general. These guys did that mistake in Mexico. Well, you guys are seeing it firsthand. Either the Guzmanes or, and when they fall, it's causing liver failure. Q, M-Star, saludos. David Hunter, I know it. They are. Dog, I don't know who he might be. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was up there in the bay with him. You talking about the one that just they took down and just went through trial and all that? I just heard of Isaac. Know him personally like that? No. Oh yeah, G, for sure that. Especially like when you come to a wild state like Sinaloa, Michoacan. You know all them states. They got some crazy. Yeah, he was a good big homie right there. Chewy. Yeah, definitely G. They do. Hey, respetos, Luis. Oh, 1,000%, Luis. 1,000%. Let me tell you like this. Here, they don't do nothing without government. They work hand in hand with government. To them, snitching on the next member to step on his crown is normal. And which in the state, we never work with government. Well, nowadays about 70% of the actors are talking to government. LC, gracias, muy buenas noches. Thank you for that. It's still a little ways apart, but gracias. Yeah, Michoacan, that's where my Jevita's family's from. Masticas, you don't feel nothing. From the head stroke, you mean? From the head stroke, I was literally like this. And all of a sudden, I started feeling this side of my nose like ants. And it started going up. All of a sudden, on my eye, then my head. When I felt this whole side of my head like ants, I tried to stand up. When I tried to stand up, my whole left side is gone. I just went boom, and I wanted to throw up. So I tried to crawl myself outside the room, right where I was at. And right when I crawled outside the room, I couldn't breathe no more. And I'm always solo. I live solo, right? So, and I won't be honest. When that was happening, I just remember I said, at that time I was plotting. I won't be sincere to, you know, I said in my story to go deal with something, and at that time is the first. I'm gonna be sincere. That was no, that was the second time that I said. I honestly said, "You win, God, go ahead," and I literally just let go and dropped on the floor. And when I dropped on the floor, I was able to start breathing again, right? And I was stubborn. I didn't want to go to the hospital, so I just chilled. And then later on that the next day, I got up at night to go to the bathroom, and boom, it hit me again. A lot harder though. This time it didn't. This time it didn't take my breathing. It took everything out. I was literally, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't hear. A cousin was with me though, staying the night that night, and I remember I was just able to tell him, "Hey, primo," and he looked back, and I just gone. But they started giving medication for a brain stroke, right? But it was the lymphoma that had came back, and then afterwards, I had a heart attack. I don't know, dog. It'll be hard. G Money, saludos. It's hard to say who, man. They got so many factions that are gonna start coming out here. You know, Gente Nueva is on his way. Los Salazar are on their way. They're for the Chapitos. And then you have the Russos. You have, I don't know if the Antrics are still big, but, you know, nah, gracias. Nah, El Blanco, I didn't. That fool was long gone on the other side when I hit the Fed. He was a little snake, I'm gonna be sincere. He played it off good, though. Casparelli, thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, thank you, God. El Blanco, gracias. Those you run with or cross paths in there. There's a lot, South Bay. There's a lot. And you know, when I talk about Pilis, I'm not saying all of them are like that, right? Not one bit. There's a lot that have good mindsets, but the bad trumps the good, you know? And they won't go against the grain. They'll rather follow suit than get politic on. It's just sincere. Luis, sometimes, I'll be sincere sometimes, but, you know, I'm going to be sincere. Either sat down or get down and I just let everything go. I put it in somebody else's hands and I'm able to. El Unum is the first time I was stage 3. This time I was more close to 4, but I thank the Lord I wasn't, you know. But look, everything's failing anyway, so which I'm not complaining, you know. Regardless, I'm ready. But Luis, yeah, dog, 1,000%, 1,000. Right now it's just in Culiacán. Wasco, I do, David, but it's just hearsay, right? Casparelli, man, which one was that? Expedition, yeah, you know him? Teardrop, 1,000%. Yeah, he is. He has a lot of the Bay Area. Yeah, GL. Yeah, he was just a little rebel. They couldn't deal with it. Mexico, 100%. You know, I always keep faith. You know, remember, I don't know how long you've been with me, but they had already told me. You know, at the most March. And look, Roy Boy. Ah, I didn't know him personally. Vera, saludos. Glad to have you here. Igualmente, my prayers. Los Rusos. Ah, I gotta check that out, Kasparin. Yeah, he's a real cool dude, huh? Expedition. Anonymous, 1,000%. I know that. I know that. And even if I don't, it's not my will, right? David, that's a good one. I don't know. I don't know, to be sincere. We could be seeing a split right there. I say los rusos. El blanco. Yeah, he's a cool dude, huh? Expedition. El Luminous, I know. I I believe 1,000%. But that's how I maintain myself. Keep pushing. Keep doing what I'm supposed to do. Without having to expect something in return. I don't know if I make sense. I want to do it from the heart. Not like, I hope I'm making sense. I'm not too good expressing myself, when it comes to this. I think so, David. I really do. Dog, yeah. Yeah, 1,000%. I know I'm backed up. I disculpe me for that. And every one of my videos, there's my email, or I got the Instagram is there too. I'll put my email right here. Oops. Dispensing, I'm a truck when it comes to computers. Expedition. Oh, really? You're from South Los? Luis, I think so. I think it's all. I have to believe that, right? I have to believe it was all something. Something good has to come from it, right? G Money. Thank you for stopping in. No, El Blanco, I didn't meet him. Arturo, gracias for stopping in. Yeah, my boy Luis. Yeah. Hey Luis, do you know the homie right here? Expedition Beast? He's a he's a homie from mi barrio. That's my email, you guys. Direct email. Yeah, Luis, I think so eventually. But no, both them are just groups from both factions, you know? They're just, son sicarios ellos. Extortion. El Blanco, I really think he was messing with the people too much, you know? They got tired. Mixteco, I don't, I don't know. Where were they at? Gabriel, saludos. Toro de Vista. Ah, cabrón. Toro de Vista. What's his last name? Chispas, yeah. Big D from Fontana. Like I said, if it's D from Fontana, just throw him a appeal, right? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I was. Yeah, Silent George and I were in the bay together. He's actually, you know, the first Pili that came into play in my town, and it was because, you know, I actually had fault there, you know. After his death is when Tio Chino, then Tablas, and then after Tabla, it's just been like that now, you know. But yeah, yeah, I know Silent George personally. LA Dodgers is my pleasure, you know. So if I could just spark something different than I grew up, it's a great honor, you know. No, Jose, I don't know him. Javier, gracias, gracias. Yeah, I heard of him, Manu. I heard of him. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, Isaac. I agree with that. It's over 16. Muy buenas noches. Yeah, yeah, yeah. In person, no, but yeah, I met, I met him. He was, oh, okay, Luis. Yeah, it's over 16. He was a good big homie. They just, everybody was like, when the homie passed on, because he was implementing up there. If you had them funny charges on your jacket, you had to bounce. If you were a member, and man, El Blanco, that's a lie. He was never that. I don't know. On Bakersfield, it could probably be a couple, you know, like Loquito. Um, Man, let me think of his name. Gallo Zapata. I met one in the hole in Ironwood, but I don't know if that's what you're talking about. John Doe, ¿qué hubo? Buenas noches. John, thank you for that. I appreciate you. Yeah, yeah. Luis. Yeah, and no. I will get into that for thank you for bringing that up. But yeah, I tried a few times. Yeah, yeah, Chaka, Javier. Yeah, I know, crazy. King Kong, no worries, my boy. Don't even worry about that. Gracias. Thank you. Oh yeah, yeah. Grande, Yogi, Pelon. They're all family members. I talk about them. Sporty. Yeah, from Southside Whittier. Mixteco, gracias. I actually working on something else with recent pictures of. Yeah, yeah. It's just hearsay, but Bajo is that's the same thing I heard. Rick, saludos. Yeah, that was Chaka expedition. Anonymous, never. That would never happen. Ever. Nah. Yeah, I was in the feds with him. Red Rum. I was in the feds with him. He's a good dude. It's shameful what's happening with him right now. Yeah, yeah, I heard. Oh, really? I was with him in the feds, Red Rum. Yeah, like Isaac, like I mentioned, I put him. He was the first one in my town, right? But I will get to them. It's over 16. I wouldn't even know how to start, man. They've been telling me to, right? But oh, okay. King Kong, I'm glad you're here, my boy. D Rob, thank you. Red Rum, yeah. I heard, I'm not even going to say nothing yet. He was a good old man, man. Javier, I'm actually right here where everything's happening. And, you know, I can't really comment there, but it was meant to happen. It's funny, though, huh? Like, literally, before everything kicked off, El Mayo had sent word out to his kid, and he told him not to do anything, to kick back, to just keep going how things were. And, the menores, for some reason, they really went after that family, man. Man, Reverend, man, that's sad to hear. He was a good senor. I was in the feds with him. Auntie, saludos. That one Flaco, what was that? Man, yeah, quite a few homies. Just yeah, Reverend, you ain't lying about that. No, when I got up there, all that little power struggle, El Blanco had already passed. Jose Gonzalez, yeah, yeah, I know. Be My House. No, I don't even watch that channel no more. But I do, like, once in a while I watch the homie hangout. There's a couple channels that I trip sometimes. Yeah, Tony was a good old man, man. J Boy, saludos, muy buenas noches. Yeah, a few days back I actually heard that. Well, they told me it was a fact. So nah, Popeye, it's before my times, man. You know, I don't know. I wouldn't remember. King Kong. I was supposed to do it today, but I don't know if the doctors lied and said they couldn't get in or just didn't want to get in. Which, I'll be sincere, anybody in their place, everything that's going on in Culiacán, you wouldn't want to come in either, right? Casparelli, muchas gracias for your time. I appreciate you. Muy buenas noches. Oh, El Blanco, what do you mean with Artie? That he's walking around the yard holding hands, or I don't know. Smokey from Choppers 12. Yeah, King Kong, you ain't lying about that, but it's gonna eventually start spreading. But as of this afternoon, uh, I was speaking with some family members, right? And the Russo and his people came in, so it's just picking up. The Ayala brothers, just by hearsay, right? And when I was in Quilmas, whenever we went to overflow, we were able to say Cuba, but it wasn't nothing like this. It was more like through Amapil, right? David Hunter, because they make sure they put him where there's nobody there that ever run past with them, They have so many enemies concerned that, and a lot of them don't go to a normal PC yard. They go to the special units. I don't know what they call them. El Blanco, I don't know. He's I think he's already living it though. NT, yeah, I met a couple. Yeah, as you guys know, Pelon. What's the other homie's name? Cool Cat. No, 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 not Cool Cat. That was Peloncelli. Yeah, thank you, King Kong. The Russos is the strong arm of the Zambadas. La gente nueva, los Zara, gente nueva, Zarazares, all of them are the strong ones of the Guzman. So it's just getting started, But yeah, so, man, I would hate to miss it for too long, The Grajeda brothers, it's a group of three brothers and a whole bunch of nephews and sons that it was a strong until they started power struggling amongst Guate. He wanted full control, just like Tupi, just like Topo, just like Tigre. Anonymous, I'm from the Bay Area. And I knew his brother. It's over. I I didn't get to meet him, but I knew his brother, Chavo. He said, "Yeah, is that what it's called? Scarecrow." Oh, I doubt it, Mixteco. I really doubt that. Jake Onta, yeah, yeah, for sure I will. Yeah, those are the ones right here in La Linea, Red Rum. Yeah, Roger. As a matter of fact, I got a good one coming in soon. Yeah, yeah, they do. The one to some sense, right? But they do. Yeah, they couldn't trust the whole family, Red Rum. Topo, because in a sense, he, you could say he took Joe's place, right? Because Topo went with the Guate and he won that. Then he went with Tupi, he won that. So you could say, but he lost a lot of respect. Then at the end, he was already considered a dropout. But that's why he's so famous, and he goes back to their times. D-Rub, yeah, I haven't been out there since '96 when I got bossed. They didn't. They clipped him. Bobby Radio. Oh, Danny Cadenas. I will check the email right now when I get off here. But I'll get it. Gracias. You talking about Florencia Topo? J Boy, that it was because of his brother. That's the truth. They were just waiting on the opportunity to strike back at Chuco. So he just he was too much of a politicker, Bobby. Al Blanco, it was, but it didn't have no meaning for me to be sincere. Oh, okay. D-Rug. Slick from what? Grape Street? Mr. G? Oh, Luis. Nothing. I'll be sincere with you. Agent Orange, nah. We were us, you know? We had more flexibility just being us. Teardrop, man, I couldn't give you a concrete answer. You know, I don't want to say something I'm not sure of. Yeah, I was born up there, Illuminous. I was born in Santa Rosa. And up until I got busted when I was in 1996, I was there. You talking about Myceli El Blanco? If you are, he 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 crashed and passed on. You know, the one. Thank you from the heart. Muchísimas gracias. And of course, you know, faith moves mountains. D-Rock, thank you. I ASAC. I don't remember none. There was I remember when we were over there in my yard before I got validated in Corcoran. There was there was a couple homies from Lowell and Opal, but I don't know if you want to consider them, you know, like two fives. OCs, it's hard. That's a hard one to say, you know. I really think there's not one individual like it was before, you know. I think it's multiple, you know. Big Joe, then there's Crow, and then there's Playboy from F Troop. There's a couple of them. It's hard to say which one, you know. I think it's just like everywhere else, just certain areas, right? ER, that's a hard one, man. Hated, man. That's that's a hard one. Disculpa, my apologies, but man, you could say Cuate, Grajeda. You could say Tigre, Artie from Corcoran up was hated with passion. You know, liked. And there's a lot too, right? There's a look when I say East Side Ontario. I'll be sincere. You know, I couldn't really tell you. Arturo, muchas gracias for stepping in. Yeah, I never met no two fives, bro. Just being sincere. Yeah, in the shoe I didn't. Those were the only vatos that they weren't considered good. Torta Slayer, because where I'm at. You guys are seeing the news? King Kong, I don't. I couldn't really tell you that, man. They took a lot of homies that or ex homies that were in bad standings, so I couldn't really tell you how that ended. To be sincere, red rum. That's exactly right. Thank you for that. That's to the dot right there. Yeah, Torta Slayers. It has to do with here, with here. I mean, my name, my placazo, my even my CDC number when I was on the other channel has been put out there. So it has nothing to do with a lot of people think. You guys are seeing what's happening where I'm at. I'm right here in Culiacán. Torta Slayer, gracias. I appreciate you and welcome. Luis, I want to be sincere, man. I was young. I've told this story. I went up in there running a mock, literally. Every time they opened that door, it was go time until they smacked my ears back. He said 100%. Yes. NT 184. Yes. 1,000% there is. There's a lot of them that don't even think alike. But let me give you an example. Let's say on this yard, there's three pilis, four. Them three pilis are gonna be that one way. Them three pilis are tied to nine of them. That one pili pushes against that, it's a wrap, man. That's why they just follow suit. Hey, P honey, gracias, my boy. I appreciate you stopping in. Muy buenas noches. Torta Slayer, gracias. S1, yeah. Thank you, everybody. Como siempre, from Dakota, muchísimas gracias. Agent Orange, no, no. Disculpa, I haven't. I don't know. I don't know. Richie, we were out here in Mexico wiggling together. I don't know if his brother became one too, but I couldn't tell you. Right now, the one you don't even want to be on the street, just being sincere. J Boy, muchas gracias. I appreciate your love. King Kong, yeah, I don't know. I did this myself today, so if I messed it up, please receive my apologies, everybody. Torta Slayer, who was that, if you don't mind me asking? Nah, you don't have to tell me. Bajos. Gracias for that. Oh, okay, Agent Orange. Misteko. Yeah, if I did something with the match, I apologize. My niece, she couldn't make it in Culiacan. She got stuck outside when all this started, so she's the one that does it for me. Same thing with Bobby. They weren't going to be taxed. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's still up in the air. For me, Megs, right? Thank you, King Kong. Isak, I don't know. Maybe back in the days, right, when they were getting snatched up and put in the shoes, they would do that. But now they could be out there in the open. Nah, they're gonna floss it to make sure they get what they got coming or what they think they have coming. Jerry, no, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't heard. That's exactly what I've been asking. On my mom's side, nobody has died of cancer. On my dad's side, nah, my dad, he got gunned down in the plaza here in Culiacan. So, I don't, as far as I know, no. But, Babu, saludos. I send mine right back to you and the whole Valle Central. Oh, Torta Slayer. Yeah, yeah. I know exactly who you're talking about. Henry. Nah. It's over. LJR 5575. Gracias. Saludos to you and all business. Anonymous. Yep. No. That one. No. On them. That one. I would have gotten dome before I did that. Yeah, but Jerry, they became hot tissue already. He said they're always open. They only been closed once. Babu, Santa Rosa. Yeah, King Kong. I pinned it right here. I don't know if I did it wrong. Bison Raya, saludos. Thank you for tapping in. Torta Slayer, gracias, gracias. Thank you for subscribing and welcome. Babu, you're from Waxon? I'm from Santa Rosa, the area. D-Rug, man, man. Tito from La Habra, he was one of them. Man, that's a hard one, man, because I met five top. Woo. It could have been. It could have been because we never did time in the same spot, right? But I know of two old cholos. Good evening, saludos. Ah, S1, yeah, man. I haven't been out there in so long, man. Yeah, yeah. We got our neighborhoods are like LJR. Like you don't have no idea right here in Culiacán. Total. Do you remember what neighborhood? Yeah, H and Orange. I don't know, but for those that got kids, what uh what the doctor told me, when I was just some mocoso, I used to get these bumps right here in my armpits. I couldn't even close them when I was a kid, and those were my lip nodes that were bad. And then we never paid attention to it, right? And throughout the years, they got hot tissue, and that's how it became cancerous, right? So it's always good, a lot of people say they're papillas or whatever they call them when they're kids, but you see bumps on them, go check that out, man. ASAC, yeah, you're right about that. D Money, like members, or just homies? Members, Toro from Cuca was a cool pili. I ain't gonna lie, he was a good senor. A lot of people didn't like Sana, but when I was in the feds with him, to me, he was a cool pili, right? And that's a hard one. I thought Baba was cool. A lot of people didn't like Chino, but I swear to God, if you seen Chino from Maravilla out here in Mexico, he was a whole different person. He was real cool. Bala was pretty cool too. J Boy, two brothers went to San Rosa and they started it, but they weren't homies at first. Man, they called him Toro. Man, okay, in the feds. Yeah, I heard Waxon, but it was two brothers that went J Boy to Santa Rosa and they started Angelinos, but they were neutral at first. Paul Escala, saludos. El Blanco, yeah, yeah, that was overall. It had to do with Alfie, but man, Lalo from Lomas had some part in that too. I disculpen, I'm starting to through the pain, and my thought just starts going out on me. My apologies to everyone. Babu, yeah, oh yeah. I mean, in the shoe, it was constantly. They were one of the biggest round. AMAC, nah, it's open war. Isaac, I think they're gonna try, but I think now the PC gangs are gonna be like Charlie's. I don't know. I couldn't really tell you how strong really the SNY gangs are, you know. But of what I've been hearing and seeing, I heard they're pretty big now. So, but I don't know. I really think it's one of the biggest reasons why Camaradas or Pilis made that peace treaty with the Familianos. LJR, gracias, muy buenas noches. Okay, at them, the one. No, I didn't do time with him, but by asking around and everything, I said it before. Believe how much you think you could pick him up and throw him. Literally pick him up though like this and throw him. D-Rob, thank you. Isaac, you never know. Nowadays, man. Yeah, Jose Gonzalez, everything's starting to hurt. I disculpenme. Remember, even though I'm on here, like, how do you say it? como chirrionera or just like hyperactive, man, I start getting tense and look, I'm not moving my hand. It's just my semi paralyzed starts acting up and I need to chill. I discúlpenme. When it came to NFers, man, yeah, but homie wise, there's there was one up there in the bay, but he was up there because he killed a norteño in Solano, so they slammed him out that way till he paroled. But from Santa Rosa, it was mainly norteños. Babu, nah, there's certain spots here in Mexico where there's a lot of norteños. You'd be surprised. On them, good night. Yeah, King Kong, I'm gonna have to because I'm literally going in real bad pain already. I think this is the longest I've been on. You know, I kind of want to come off here and have Torica with you guys. As one, yeah, nah. When I was doing time in the shoe, just Flaco. Flaco has always been in the mix, but other than that, it was mostly all norteños. El Unmes, buenas noches. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you guys for you guys' time. And if I don't go to chemo before Saturday, I will jump back on at least to say Q and to see how this things unfolds too. If you guys want to touch base, Forum X, thank you as always for that. Thank you for that. Jose, blessings to your family, blessings to everyone. I appreciate you guys' time and support. You know, till I go to the doctors, I want to be trying to stop in on you guys every day. You know, but again, prayers. I send my love. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in and giving me some of your time. As one, my boy, gracias for stopping in. Yeah, Wolf Cono, thank you. You too. Muy buenas noches. Blessings, everyone. Big Joe, gracias to you and all Oakland. If I miss anybody, please forgive me. Buenas noches. I send my love to everybody. I don't even know how to hang. Man, I'm a dumb buddy. It's just everything started hurting everyone. Buenas noches, my love. Man, how do you do this?